Meet Luis, a lifelong Republican wheat farmer who voted for Trump not once, not twice, but all 3 times. She said she was thrilled to do it. She said that she wants him to fight for people just like her. But here's the reality that she's facing right now. Her farm now is gone, bankrupt. She had a government contract to sell 100% of her wheat to US aid. That deal was vanished overnight. The buyers, gone. The money, gone. And here's where the irony cuts deep. Luis admits that 70% of her workforce were indeed undocumented immigrants. The very same people, the lives and livelihoods she voted to upend. And now, they're not showing up to work. And without them, her business has collapsed. Luis is on TikTok now, literally about 5 videos, blaming Trump for not protecting farmers like her. But here's the thing. These policies were never designed to protect your farm, Luis. And if you were literally educated, you would have took 2 minutes to research and find that out for yourself. These policies were designed to make a point, no matter who got hurt, even his own voters. So, Luis, actions have consequences. And sometimes, they come for you first.
I'm going to try to get through this without crying. My name is Louise, and me and my family own a wheat farm in Kansas. We are all certainly lifelong Republicans, and we were so happy to vote for Trump in all 3 of his elections. However, we were certainly not aware that he was going to put a funding freeze on all U.S. aid. 100% of our wheat produce is bought by U.S. aid and shipped out of the country. So our farm is completely bankrupt. We have no customer. We had this whole deal with the U.S. government, and now that is just gone in a second. And we are completely decimated. USAID buys about $2 billion worth of American farmers' goods annually, and every single one of those farms is in the same boat as us now. It's a sinking boat. He didn't consider us at all when he made these decisions, and it would be impossible for any world leader to do something that could negatively affect us more than what Trump has done to us. And we voted for him.
So apparently, Kansas wheat farmers are actually in their FAFO season. A lot of them voted against the immigrants that work on their farms. And guess what is happening right now? They are not even able to sell off their wheat, okay, because of the whole tariff system that is currently in place. And a lot of them are freaking out on the internet. I saw a video of this wheat farmer who was also complaining about how immigration rate has affected his farm. Nobody to pick up those wheats, nobody to do and cultivate it for them and all that. And people were just asking questions in the comment section. Why can't you use this? Why can't you use that? Why can't you use this machine? And he was trying to explain to them that at the end of the day, you still need manpower to carry out most of the work, okay, that machines cannot do. Well, guys, let's jump right into the video. Then we'll come back with the commentary. But let me know what you all think in the comment section. Let's have that conversation. Credit to all creators on this video. So let's go watch, then I'll come back with the commentary.
Well, the latest blow to farmers, specifically farmers in Kansas, is going to be wheat. Wheat. When Doge and Trump killed the program that sent 4 billion people in 150 countries around the world, 80% of farmers in this area voted for Trump. The projected agricultural deficit, you heard me, deficit, from the USDA predicted for 2025, including wheat, is $49.5 billion deficit to agriculture. This includes farming and cattle ranching. Why did these farmers vote Republican? Did you know that Trump did the same thing to them in his first term? Tariffs are a tax paid by the person who brings it in and then passed on to the consumer. If the other country puts a reciprocal tariff on us, that costs us money. Tariffs are a disaster.
Farmers in the USA, the disruption of normal trade with China has forced many of them to go bankrupt.
Yes, and the president's trade war has put America's farmers in a pathway of complete destruction.
I'm gonna plant about 50% less than I would normally because I don't know what the price is going to be. And I'm cutting back. I'm just cutting back.
What happens when the world's most trusted wheat supplier loses its crown and no one sounds the alarm?
Did anybody notice anything important in that video, in that news article? You did it? It's okay, I'll show you. A simple Google search of what percentage of farmers in America are black shows you that 1.4% of all farmers in America are black. When you do a search of what percentage of wheat farmers, because that news story is about wheat, right? What percentage of wheat farmers are black? It says, excuse me, Black farmers in the United States represent a very small percentage of the total numbers of farmers. While specific data on the wheat farmers is not readily available, it is estimated that black farmers make up over just 1% of all U.S. farmers. So what's going on here is Trump's tariff is hurting white farmers. Black farmers are not hurt. They're hurting white farmers because nobody wants to buy their exports. America realizes that's an issue. How can America get this issue fixed? It uses its utility class. There's a race of people who serve only one purpose. They're a utility. They're there to be used. So the news article now is starting to push all these stories, and they're using black farmers, the 1%. There's like 54,000 farmers in 400 million people in America. So that small percentage of black farmers that they're using, they're hoping us, the utility race, who are very emotional and not logical, will get very emotional. So, oh my God, black farmers are hurting, and then we'll start a movement that will, you know how powerful we are when we do shit. So we're going to start a movement that will force a conversation that will force people to buy wheat that is farmed by white people. None of it is going to black people. None of it is owned by black people. Another important thing I wanted to highlight. Y'all notice what Trump is doing right now, right? Like, make America white again. He's snatching up all the cities and all of that. No one has thought about one aspect of which I just thought about right now. I've known this, but it just hit me now. They control our food. There are not enough black farmers in America to sustain the black population. White people have found they control. Yo, it's over for us. If you're not packing up to go to Africa in the next few months, we will tell our grandchildren about your sacrifice.
You know how we do it here? We always check the comment section for the teas, okay? Because people are saying so many things at the same time with this whole wheat farmers actually freaking out right now. How can you farm and not able to sell, okay? And things are really skyrocketing right now. Things are beginning to, cause a lot of harm for people because of the one decision that one person made, okay? And in fact, not one man made. Every one of them made that decision to elect a person. And at the end of the day, his policies are now affecting them. Well, let's check the comment section. Somebody said, do I care? Let me think. Did you care about the poor, disabled, seniors, children, women's rights, your immigrant employees and their family? No. Yes, same. We don't care. FAFO. Someone say he literally said during the election he was going to end USAID. What did you think that was going to happen? Okay, because you know how a lot of them actually needed help from the government to push their farms, right? They needed the aid they were getting from the Biden administration. But right now, those aids have been taken away. They said they are cutting waste. And these guys didn't know that the waste was going to affect them. Okay, the waste cuts, right, was going to affect them. And yes, it's currently affecting them, right? So this one said, they voted to destroy others. They got destroyed themselves, okay? Apply for assistance. Oh, wait. No assistance, you guys. J.D. Vance company buys up struggling farms and sells them to foreign buyers. Kamala had plans to offer money to farmers. You voted for the first one. So because you are directly impacted, you now regret your vote. This is when the word says, told you so. How many farms do you own? I just watched your Nebraska video. So this particular lady who we're reading comment section is she actually shares story of other people, but she makes it fun, right? Okay, so this one said, let's compare Biden's treatment of farmers versus Trump, shall we? Biden spent billions on food and farm infrastructure, paid farmers to implement climate smart practices, finalized new regulations regarding labor, environment, food safety, nutrition, and distribution of money to feed insecure families. During his first term, Trump attempted to cut funding for hunger relief, implemented agriculture tariffs. So somehow farmers are the ones freaking out because of their decisions, right? So this one said, when you vote for hate and exclusion, it doesn't stop with you, with just the people you want, okay? Spread the word to all your Republican friends and stop telling us about it. We already know, okay? They voted their race to the season. That, let's be honest, guys, don't worry. JD Vance has a company that buys farms and nickels on the dollar, right? It's interesting that you voted for him when you thought he was going to destroy other groups or human beings. Now that he's destroying you, you are upset. You should have listened to him and paid attention to his actions like the rest of us did. You got exactly what you voted for. So someone has said Trump is all about himself and doesn't care about anyone else. Okay. Anyway, she tried to warn us. That's what this person said. We told you, you could have Red Project 2025. That sucks. Thoughts and prayers. I'm so happy you got what you voted for. I was just thinking the other day how I live in Kansas and it's a red state, and it would even go to Trump a third time, followed by farmers crying about how he's turning their farms. This was literally his documented playbook from day one. We read it, he talked about it. Open your eyes. We need to look at Hunter Biden's laptop, okay? Okay, so it was okay for him to do wrong to others as long as you were not jeopardized. I hope you get everything you deserve, okay? Somebody said, but Kamala laughed funny, okay? Okay, what did you actually think he was going to do for you? Like help you? Anyway, okay, someone said Bill Gates can buy your farm and BlackRock can buy your house. Problem solved. And this one say, hey, what's everyone doing for lunch? Like, what are we eating for lunch? Since it's people actually voted against their own interest. That's what this creator is saying right now. Okay, let's read the last one. This one said the part that is difficult to understand is the not knowing part. There was a clear case that they were coming for cuts to every aid or social well-being program to repurpose that budget for law enforcement. Type of budget lines, aid and social topics were labeled as, weakness. Why cruel law enforcement was a way to promote his agenda. Maybe you thought the cruelty part was a zero cost on your side. That is why understanding political agendas goes way beyond of what can affect you directly. Anyway, guys, I would love to hear your thoughts. You've heard from the comments, okay? So this is the comment section. All right, you've heard from the comment, and of course, I would love to hear what you all have to say in today's video. Let's hear it. Let's have it in the comment section. Okay, do want to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and drop your thoughts in the comment. Don't forget to share as well. See you all on my next video. Bye, guys.